Hey guys, and welcome to the first video of 2018. I hope you guys did have a great Christmas and a happy new year. As promised in my previous videos, I have done a Christmas giveaway. I've picked two winners, one from each video, by randomly scrolling through the comments and picking a winner. So make sure, if you did enter that contest, to check your YouTube messages. I have messaged you guys on there and I'll be sorting out the prizes with you soon. So in today's video, we're taking a look at something that has been highly requested. In the past, I have done helmet reviews. I've done one which I had a New Pro style helmet. I've also done one with my real steel Team Wendy and my real night vision, which of course is a very expensive helmet build. And since then, I've had a lot of people asking if I could do a more medium price build that still had that realistic look, but wasn't going to break the bank. So today we're taking a look at a CAG inspired airframe setup that you guys could build yourself, and I will leave links to all the parts, including my face protection and all the things I'm wearing, down in the description below. And of course, as always, if you'd like to know more information, there are links to my website where I go through all of my gear, also linked in the description below. So I do want to thank the guys at Weapon 762 who did send across some of the parts you will see in this video. Practically everything on the helmet except from the ear protection can be bought from Weapon 762. They do ship worldwide, and I will leave links to these parts on their website down in the description below. So to begin with, the helmet itself is a large TMC airframe. Now, TMC recently released a new range of airframes and they are much higher quality. I was very impressed with the weight of this helmet. This is actually far heavier than my real steel Team Wendy, of course. That is a bump helmet, and this is made of a similar material, but it is much heavier. So if you are looking for something quite heavy and realistic, the shell for these TMC airframes is very good. Now, these helmets come in at around 50 or 60 pounds and definitely aren't going to break the bank. Now, on this particular build, I have left the original chin strap and suspension system inside. What a lot of people do is they buy the helmet, but they switch out everything internally, maybe for a Team Wendy setup, which is a much nicer liner, but they keep that nice solid shell and then switch those internals out. But for this build, I have left everything standard. Now, on top of that, we also have the TMC Cryo Precision style helmet cover. Now, once again, recently TMC have upped their game with the quality, and now these are almost identical to the Cryo Precision one. Previously, you could tell a little bit of a difference with the quality and the colour of the multicam. These now, at close inspection, do stand up. They are very, very accurate, and of course, they are a quarter of the price. These helmet covers come in at around £25. Now, on the front of the helmet, I have the Replica Milspec L4 G24 NVG mount. Now, this is one of the most surprising pieces of kit. Again, this is a replica, it isn't too expensive, coming in at around £80 on Weapon 762, but we compared it to my teammate's real L4 G24 mount, and it is surprisingly accurate. And not only that, it's built very, very well. We were saying we would confidently run our night vision on this mount. If I had a dovetail mount for my real NVGs, of course I'd have it strapped on and secured, but I would, safe to say, be pretty happy to run my night vision on this. So for a replica, it is the highest quality we have seen. It is very, very impressive. Now, mounted to that NVG mount are my Replica dual tube PVS 31 night vision. Now, as some of you guys may know, a real set of PVS 31s could set you back anything between £15,000 and £20,000. So, as you can expect, these are replicas that will only cost you around £40 or £50. They look very impressive, they do look the part at a distance. I have sprayed mine a little bit to try and make them look a little bit more realistic. At closer inspection, of course, you can tell they aren't real, but for photographs or just posing on the field or even just part of your kit, they can look very, very cool. Of course, as you've seen before, I do own a real set of single tube night vision, which of course I do use for night games, but these are cool to use for photographs, or if you just want to run something and pose with them, they are very, very cool. And they do come with the external battery pack to go on the back of your helmet and the connecting wire to complete that realistic look. Now, as well as that, on the back of the helmet, I also have a Replica blast gauge. If you've never seen one of these before, it basically acts like a black box on an aeroplane. In the case of death or anything, it will record all the things that are going on. It records sound and shockwave, so if there's an explosion, it records all that data. Now, this replica comes in for around £10, and it does actually have a functioning microphone and lights. If you do turn it on and there is a loud noise, it will flash little tiny lights to say it's recording that information. Of course, it is only replica, but it is a cool extra feature. Now, as well as that, I also have a Manta Strobe on the rear. I have spoke about this before. It is a functioning IR Manta Strobe with a green light function and an IR function, which can be used very well in Milsim games to recognize your own team, or if you want players to know you're not in the game in the dark, you can turn that big flashing light on and players will know who you are. Now, on the side of the headset, I have mounted the Replica Peltor Contact 3 headset. Now on my real Team Wendy build, I do have a real set of Peltor contacts, but this is the Replicas, and they are a pretty good quality. They also come with the microphone and down lead that if you bought that all for a real set could cost you between £200 and £300. These come in at around £120, including the microphone and the down lead to connect to a push to talk and then straight to your radio to use for comms. Now they also have a ear protection system which will amplify quiet sound and then shut the microphone off with a loud sound to protect your ears, basically giving you a bit of a sound whoring capability. Now for eye protection, I use a pair of Revision Sawflies. Now these aren't full seal glasses, so make sure what kind of rules you have where you play. Some sites you have to have full seal glasses, but these are ballistically rated and used by the military, and I've worn these for countless games and Milsim events and they have never let me down. These are a great pair of eye protection. They do have a lot of lens going around your eye, so hardly anything is exposed. So if you are looking for a non-sealed pair of eye protection that's not going to let you down and not going to break the bank, Revision Sawfly is the one. Now for my face wrap, I normally wear a black Pentagon balaclava or this green skull face wrap, which I will wear if I'm playing green team or op4 just to break things up a little bit. Now I run this with a Sisu 1.2mm gum shield at a Milsim event, so most of my face isn't protected, but it does protect my teeth and my eyes, so they're the only two real things you have to majorly worry about. Now as you can see here, this is my real steel Team Wendy build with my real night vision. Of course normally I wouldn't wear tinted dark sunglasses with my night vision. I'm just showing different things off all at the same time here. So you can compare this now to the other build and you can see the differences. Now this build here, I have done a full video on in the past, which I'll leave linked in the description below. This goes into the thousands with the night vision and the real steel helmet and the real steel peltors, etc, and the mounts. But you can compare this now to the budget build that still looks very, very cool whilst not quite as functional. So if you have enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment down below. If you have any further questions, leave them in the comments. I will try and answer as many as I can. But also check out my website, there's a lot more information about my gear on there. But in the meantime guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon.